Long time no see, YouTube. What's up? Oh my god. I'm so happy to be back and doing a reading for y'all. If you're new here, my name is Kayla. I'm a medium, I'm a professional tarot reader, and I do a whole bunch of other stuff, but just check out my website and you can figure that out in your own time. I'm here today because it is a new moon in Taurus, and there has been a lot. I don't even know how to express or explain myself at this point. I feel very there's been so much energy between the full moon in Scorpio we had not too long ago and then this particular new moon. And maybe it's because I'm Scorpio, that like the sister sign energy, you know what I mean? But I digress. And then my good friend Jen, who's also a reader here on YouTube, she just posted a what do you need to hear right now for the Taurus new moon. And it was so fucking spot on for me that I was like, okay, I need, there's something that I have to give and to share, so we're here. We're here. We're going to do a pick a card reading. I think it's going to be like kind of brief, but maybe that's what we need right now. So there's 3 piles. You can listen to all of them. You can listen to 2, just listen to 1, whatever. You're going to have animals as your like, there's a word I'm looking for and it's not coming to my brain right now, you know, for your decision-making card. So I'm just going to dive in instead of attempting to sit here and over-explain anything. So pile 1 is Lizard, Regeneration. Pile 2 is White Stag, Protector. And then pile 3 is Ladybug, Good Luck. So I'd encourage you to like just take a beat and feel into it. A lot of times I know like so fast and I just skip ahead. So timestamps are below. But yeah, I think we're just going to collectively take a moment, take a breath, and land here. Really land here and be with yourself and be present to what is wanting to present itself to you. I feel like the word opportunity has been really energetically present for me lately. So taking this opportunity or opportunities to receive what's trying to come through for you right now. So we're going to start with pile number 1. Lizard, Regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation, put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. So this is a lot of Scorpio energy. So you might have some strong Scorpio in your chart. You might have an affinity for lizards and or feel connected to them, with them, live in a place with a lot of them. I mean, fuck, I live in the desert. They're everywhere. And I also have a gecko in my bedroom. So yeah, regeneration. Let's talk about that for a second, because this says a lot about your ability to just become yourself, to show up and to shift and to adapt. And that is not easy for a lot of people. And just because you're really good at it, I know that doesn't automatically make it easy. So you could be in a period right now where you realize that you're regenerating, you realize that you're transforming, you're becoming a new version of yourself. It's happening way more naturally for you than most other people, number 1. Number 2, because of all the work you've put in, because of what you've gone through and who you have become through the becoming. You get what I'm saying? So you're probably feeling the intensity of the transition right now, and I feel like with this new moon, we're seed planting, right? So when you plant a seed, it's really like an intention. It's not about something immediately happens right after you plant the seed, right? So the intention of who you're transforming into and becoming is the most important thing right now. The most important thing to focus on. The next message you got is number 10, Unfinished Symphony, and it is reversed. 10's been a number that's been coming up. I literally opened up directly to the page. never ceases to amaze me. So essential meanings: unfinished business, incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. Protection message: when unfinished business casts a shadow over your life, it is a reminder that procrastination is a form of self-sabotage. It is not in your best interest to stall. Even stumbling forward is better than holding back. Don't overthink things or let yourself get distracted. Just tie up any loose ends and deliver the results. Don't quit before the finish line. Spirit wants you to win. Okay. There goes Oswald. So, what is it that you just need to push forward with right now? Like, what is it you just need to do? Because your future self is like, I need you to do this in order for me to exist, right? I know for a fact, for me, it is having a lot less expectation of myself and getting a lot quieter and a lot slower and listening more to see the opportunities that God is putting in front of me. And I have a lot of plans, right? And what's the phrase that, like, we make plans and God laughs? So I know that that's what I'm learning right now in this process in particular. So if you know that there's stuff that you've been procrastinating on, again, me, for example, like, I keep trying to make plans and make structure as opposed to just honoring my now, really leaning into my now, slowing down enough to be present to hearing my now. And that's what I've been putting off. I keep trying to rush and push ahead. And it's not working. So that's something for you to consider and to think about right now. You also got number 22, transformation. I start my unfolding. Are you kidding me? I couldn't have even planned this. I love the universe so much. So angel number 22 or 222, you could just be seeing a lot of twos. Oh, my Lanta. It's decisions, it's relationships, it's balance, it's, oh my God. Transformation, I start my unfolding. 2 and 2 is 4. So being protected, having a strong foundation. I start my unfolding. You have to start with where you're at. You just have to start with where you're at. I'm going to read this for y'all in a second, but I have to say that, again, for me, I have all these ideas and all these thoughts and all this stuff that I want to do and I want to experience, I desire to experience, I desire to do, and holy shit, none of it happens because I spend too much time overthinking all of it or doing what I think I should be doing. I can't operate that way anymore. So this is my starting point. Today is my starting point of honoring what I know I need to shift and transform with, right? So we are constantly reinventing ourselves. We are the cocoon, the place of transformation, the starting point from which the metamorphosis begins. Every step, every breath, someone has had zoomies all morning. Every sunrise is an opportunity for us to unfold. There's that word again. We are in a perpetual process of evolution where we refine step by step this version of ourselves that gets closer and closer to our inner truth. At each stage, we abandon costumes that no longer fit us, and this allows us to contribute to the expression of this great mystery of which each of us is a unique expression. This card speaks to us about renewal and personal growth, encouraging us to trust ourselves to let our unique truth shine. It is an invitation to embrace change and see challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. The cyclical nature of life contributes to our process of evolution. It is by stepping out of our comfort zones and fully embracing our ability to reinvent ourselves that we can initiate our profound metamorphosis. Whew! Yeah, that part. So yeah, with this new moon energy, really sit with what you need to stop procrastinating on, how you need to start showing up and just doing and being, what and how you're transforming right now. Is there any specifics we can give? Pile number 1, everyone listening. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Not time to pick fruit. It's time to just like check on stuff, check in. Stuff's not ripe yet, but you're still taking care of it. So yeah, lizards and butterflies and moths. Critters that regenerate. And the Empress pops out. So right away, this is about creativity, creation, nurturing, mothering, feminine creative energy. And this is also very cyclical, right? Lunar. We go through cycles constantly. I was saying this to a friend the other night. Like, women go through a cycle every fucking month, and every day is its own cycle. You know, I mean, shit. That's just how we live. That's our reality. And sometimes our seasons move really quickly. Like, I felt like I was really deep in a winter season for a day. And now I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm in a summer season. And this is just how I've moved through the moments in my life and how I've ended up where I'm at. And then maybe your summer season lasts for like 2 years and you're just going balls to the wall. And then maybe your winter season lasts 4, 5, 6 years and you're in a really tough place. I can tell that I've been in a deeply regenerative season for the past 3 years. Like, I have a 5-year journal, and it's been wild to see how I will just pick up that book just when I feel compelled, and I'll go to write about the day. And in that book, for each year, so for 3 years in a row, I have not written on the same day, and then all of a sudden I'll flip to a page and I feel compelled to write, and I felt compelled to write the same day a year ago, the same day 2 years ago. So it's just interesting to see the correlation between those and how the messages are still kind of similar but just coming up in different ways. So I'm like, okay, this is like the space I'm in right now. So yeah, really honoring your cyclical creative nature and how you do just regenerate yourself and transform and change consistently, constantly, all the time. We have 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups. Okay. There's this feeling of like up and down and back and forth a little bit. We have the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, 4 of Cups. So this is a really important message to, not procrastinate. Do not stay stagnant in your process. There's going to be some friction, but all of this helps to create clarity for you and new ideas and opens you to new opportunity. So I feel like it's all really good for you. Which, like, I feel this and I get this. I'm right here with you guys, you know. I'm in a position where I'm needing to just be in another season of like, okay, we just have to do more right now. And it is what it is. And like, sure, I would much rather be doing so many other things. And this is what is being asked of me. I literally have to show up differently right now. So take what you need to take from that, pile 1. And I am here. If you want to do one-on-one readings, I drastically lowered my prices. There is no barrier to entry right now. So if you want a one-on-one reading, you know where to go. I drastically reduced them right now it still feels like the right thing to do, and maybe that'll change at some point, I don't know, but I'm very available for y'all. Okay, so do what you will with that. I'm sending you a lot of love, and have a great new moon. And we're going to move on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, you picked White Stag Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Okay, pile 2. Pile 2, I'm already getting this sense that, like, you know that you are divinely protected, so it's your turn to show up and be more of yourself. And that's actually protecting, like, the sanctity of, like, magic. You know, I don't know how else to say that. I get a lot of, like, green, fairy tale, woodland vibes, and it is so important for you to protect and honor, like, your whimsy and your joy, because that is, oh God, that is what is needed of you right now, for your sake and for everyone else's sake, because the world is really going through it. She's really going through it. So, let's see. Here we go. Nobility, transitions, spirit journey, change, king of the forest, dreams, foreknowing, leadership, romance, vitality, solitude, protection, purity, masculine luck. Oh man, there's a lot of symbolism here. There's a lot of symbolism here. I truly feel like if you connected with this pile, you can already feel all of this. I'm getting, like, warm. Like, you can feel all of it. It's really important. It's really special. It's really magical. You need to protect that, and you need to lean into it right now. Interesting. Pile 1 had a reversed card too. You have number 19, flexible, but it is reversed. So, the essential meanings: teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important. And the protection message: when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential, and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. I actually talked about this a little bit in pile 1 as well. Just, being more open and less structured in a lot of ways. But it does feel like for y'all, that's your answer right now, is to be so trusting of yourself and what you're feeling called to do moment to moment, like allowing a lot of flexibility right now. Like, I almost want to say, like, unfuckwithable flexibility, to the point where, like, no matter what happens, you're just like, yeah, cool, okay, like, that's an opportunity for this, right? You know, I just picked up Uber Eats, and I did it for the first time yesterday, and I only took one ride, and I had a lot of other opportunities that would have been more financially lucrative. But the reality was that I had, like, eaten, was on a call, didn't get to the gym until, like, almost 2 hours after the fact. And usually I like to hit the gym about an hour after I've had, like, my pre-workout meal. So it had already been a bit. And by the time I was done with the gym, it had been, like, a long time. And I know myself and my body, and I was like, I just need to eat. So could I have gone and, like, done a couple other runs or jobs? Like, yes. And a couple popped up like while I was eating too. And the reality is, you know, I was open because I wanted to see like how this app worked, what the opportunities are like, the timing, like everything. And I honored and listened to like what I actually needed in the moment. So it's just one of those things, you know, where it's like, okay, like, do I have time right now? What am I actually doing? Could I flip that on and like see what opportunities are available? Yeah. So allowing yourself to be more flexible than normal, I think, is going to be really good for you with this new moon energy. We also have number 29, invisible support. I allow myself to receive the help I need. So what do we need to be open to receiving? I know I talked about this in pile 1. I know for me, I have to be slowing down and listening a lot more so that I can receive opportunities and help and guidance. You feel this, pile 2, you feel very spiritual. You're very spiritually connected, and so it's important for you to be open to the spirit realm. The Divine Mother, whether we call her Lakshmi, Isis, Gaia, or Mary, this energy is present in everything that is. If we do not name it, it is the wind and the leaf, the water and the wave, the earth and the flower. Her all-powerful presence offers us infinite support. When life confronts us, it is free to... What? When life confronts us, it is to free us from a condition that is too small and allow us to rise above what we believe we are. Our vulnerability is not a weakness. It is common to mentally struggle with what is rather than giving up and welcoming life's movements just as they are. Our strength lies in our capacity for resilience, our ability to accept what is without control or resistance. Being connected with the present moment allows us to embrace what is with more detachment, and breathing is a precious ally in welcoming with confidence the experiences that are intended for us. How can you be more present to the reality and the magic of the moment you're currently in? Even if it's uncomfortable and you don't really want to accept where you're at, how can you do that? So any more messages for pile number 2? I just saw the Hanged Man, so yeah, like you're in this position for a reason right now. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. You guys, yeah, you're just being called to really follow your whimsy and to be really in your magic, and whatever fresh ideas come forward, whatever feels good, you know, just honor that, but like from where you're at, right? So if you're not in a great position, if you're going through a really hard change or a really big thing in your life, what are the good parts about it? And bring that emotional awareness to the forefront and to really honor, this is what's good about this. Even if that's tough for me to say or acknowledge or accept right now, this is what is good about this situation. You then have the Wheel of Fortune, what the fuck, and 7 of Pentacles. So the fruit has not bloomed. No matter what you do, you can't rush it. You can't make the tomato get riper. It's just going to get there in its own time. When you can view exactly where you're at and everything that's happening as like absolutely perfect and divine and supportive and find the joy in all of it, that's going to be a really big shift for you with this new moon energy over the next few weeks. All right, so I am here for y'all. I have drastically lowered my tarot reading prices, so this is a great time to book a personal reading. But yeah, I'm always here for you guys. You know where to find me. I love you. I appreciate you. And now we're going to move on to pile 3. So you guys picked Ladybug. Good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. A lot of similar messages throughout these. Luck, life cycle, good omen, joy, delicate, beauty, harmless, faith, change, release, and renewal. Yeah, the messages are real similar, but just with their own like different little flavors. I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory. Wow. So every single pile got one of their oracle cards reversed. So that's interesting. You guys got number 11 by the book reversed. So, and 11, I opened up to the frickin' page. Okay, essential meanings: abiding by social rules, conformity, respecting cultural or family customs, universal laws. Protection message: now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Also, like, the red is really standing out. I'm feeling like y'all are ready to do something about something. Y'all are ready to speak up. Y'all are ready to share something, change your hair, change your home, change your relationship with someone or something. Like, there's a big that wants to happen. And the word revolt is pretty strong. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that the established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation, another key word throughout all these piles, are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group, take a stand, and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. I feel that for some of y'all. This is a time for transformation, so let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There's no turning back now. Oh, yeah, there is. There's some big shift and change that you guys are being pushed to do. We also have number 14, Truth Keeper. I am the guardian of a timeless treasure. And I feel that you're really lucky to be who you are. I'm getting a lot of Aquarius energy. You're really lucky to be who you are. You are here to share a different truth and to show up in a different way. And you already know how you need to be doing that. You just need to keep trusting it and keep following through. We carry a vast knowledge and deep wisdom whispered long ago. In our quest for truth, we have the noble responsibility to protect the integrity of the treasure we carry. Our lives represent a deep commitment that begins with ourselves and extends to all living beings. We are the result of a precise and unique constellation that empowers us on the path of our incarnation, as no one but us can play the note we have come to share. The bird child looks into our eyes and asks, "Can you hear the melody that you are and the sounds that you emanate? Are you following the flow of your thoughts or that of the pulsations of your heart? The harmonious melody you can perceive from your center is a call to ever more openness and respect for yourself and the treasure you carry. Will you choose to align your thoughts in service of your unique essence, the one that will positively impact humanity?" Yeah, the more you put yourself in a position to be uniquely, authentically yourself in everything that you do and say and believe, the bigger the changes. Just throwing it out there. All right, what else for pile 3? Eight of Swords. Yeah, what limiting beliefs do you have around yourself. How are you mentally holding yourself back? We have the Fool and we have Seven of Wands. Some of you believe that, like, okay, I'm just going to say what's coming through. Some of you believe that everything's supposed to be just really fucking easy for you. And certain things will be at some point. I know. Bear with me, though. Certain things will be at some point. Right now, you have to take the leap, though. And you have to trust that, like, frustration and challenge is a part of the game at the moment. And you have to trust that. You have to trust that this is safe and it's okay. Because, yeah, some part of you is really holding yourself back from having experiences you need to experience. Because you're like, well, it feels too frictiony, or it feels like too much, or whatever. You fucking have capacity. You can do it. You can do it. I will say that to your face if you were one person sitting in front of me. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Just go do hard shit. Go face the friction. Go be with it. Go do something with it. Be loud. Revolt. Don't make your bed. Like, you do what you need to do to feel like you're revolutionizing your life. And it will spread. Okay? So, you guys know where to find me. My tarot readings have been drastically reduced in price, so there is no barrier to entry. If you guys want a personal reading, I'm more than available. Okay? And I have tons of other supportive stuff. So, if you need, like, something physical, you need, like, real physical support, the malas and the bracelets and the candles are, I mean, they are simple, accessible ways to just connect more deeply into parts of yourself and ceremony and ritual. And, you know, if you need, and you know when you do. And this is what I get told by everyone that I work with. They're like, I know that it's time for me. And I'm so grateful that they listen to that and lean into it, because the transformations that happen for people when we get to do the subconscious work is fucking phenomenal. So I'm here for y'all. Okay? I'm sending you a whole lot of love. Happy new moon. And I will talk with you soon.